Christmas was supposed to be quiet this year. No big parties, no drama. Just me, my small cabin, a tree I cut myself, and one peaceful night after a brutal year. I had just placed the last ornament on the tree when there was a hard knock on my door. Not a friendly knock. Not a neighborly one. It was the kind that demands obedience. When I opened the door, there she was. Karen. Perfect hair. Forced smile. HOA badge clipped proudly to her red sweater like it was a police medal. "Good evening," she said sweetly. "We're doing something special for the children this year." I already knew where this was going. She held out a clipboard. Every homeowner is expected to contribute gifts for HOA families. Toys, clothes, electronics, whatever you can afford. I glanced down the list. There were prices written next to kids' names. Some were over $200. "I'm sorry," I said calmly. "I don't have kids. And I'm not part of any gift exchange." Her smile vanished instantly. "This isn't optional," she snapped. "It's about community spirit." "I donate to a veterans shelter every Christmas," I replied. "That's where my money goes." Her face turned red. "So you're refusing to buy gifts for children?" she said loudly, making sure nearby houses could hear. "I'm refusing to be forced," I said. "That's all." Karen leaned in close and whispered, "People like you don't belong in this neighborhood." Then she turned and walked away. I thought that was the end of it. I was wrong. 30 minutes later, blue and red lights filled my living room. "Police!" 2 officers stood outside while Karen hovered behind them like she'd just won Christmas bingo. "Sir," one officer said, "we received a call claiming you were harassing children and creating a hostile environment." I actually laughed. "Harassing children?" I repeated. "I haven't seen a child all day." Karen jumped in. "He yelled at me. He said my kids didn't deserve Christmas." That was a lie. I took a deep breath. "Officers," I said, "this woman came to my home demanding money." I said no, that's it. One officer looked at Karen. "Ma'am, is this an HOA issue?" "Yes," she said proudly. "I'm the HOA events coordinator." The officer sighed. "Then this is not a police matter." Karen's eyes widened. "But he's selfish." "He's ruining Christmas for my kids." That's when I snapped. I reached into my drawer and pulled out a small envelope. "This," I said, handing it to the officer, "is a donation receipt. Every year, I buy gifts for children who don't have parents. Kids sleeping in shelters. Kids whose dads didn't come home from war.